Good morning and welcome to our July garden walkthrough. So, the bugs have wreaked havoc on some of my plants, but that's fine because a little bug activity never hurt me. So, not to mention we've had rain, humidity, rain, humidity. Here are some of my broccoli plants and some brassicas and a big boy marigold. Yes, that's that planter. We're gonna walk on down. And here is my peppers, my variety of peppers. Some are doing better than others, but everything is moving along quite great. This is looking crazy. I can't even find the tag. I don't even know if I made a tag. But I had to use these nifty little clips. And obviously it's a cherry variety, but they are looking great. Some of the flowers on the other bed have fallen off because this heat is no joke. And we have our basil down there as well, but everything's looking great. I do have to come out here and do some trimming and tending to this beautiful babies. Here is some of my corn. I'm excited for this, looking good. Like I said in a previous video, the animals have gotten out multiple times and had a feast without my knowledge until I got home. But we're maneuvering good. Things are moving along. I do need to do some weeding, as you can tell. There's some mercury. And there's some chickpea. Yeah, baby. I like that. Some more cabbage, all the goodies. Things are vining and trestling. Trestling? Is that even a word? No, not trestling. This looks like, what the heck? I'm even scared to go over there. It's crazy here. This is all of my lemon balm, and it is going nuts. I wanted to show you. Hold on, let me see if I'm tall enough. There she is. Right when I take the video, a fly has to come. Anyhow, that was my elderberry, and I'm excited for her flowers. Okay, it is mosquito town back here because it is like 1,000 degrees. So I'm like on the move when I'm this far back into the property. Here are all my other corns. They are doing lovely. This bed, I harvested all of the spinach that was in here because we needed to utilize it, and it was moving along quite fast. And so, yep, we had all kinds of goodness with that. But you can see the beans are going. We still have some, I think that's a radish that I can pull soon. And then this celery, we've been making all kinds of bison and wild rice soup, and it's been lovely. I gotta go, these mosquitoes are chasing me. Ta-da! Yes, she is looking good. I've been having my eyes on her, hoping the birds don't come and steal. But I am gonna put a cloth over her. I have a cloth, which I'm gonna do just so the birds don't. But you can see that your girl hasn't been tending to the weeding process, which I need to get out here today because it needs to be done. Look at how big this broadleaf plantain is, and a sage. But the broadleaf plantain is looking so huge, and I love that. I'm coming for you, honey, because I need to make some salve bombs for the shop. This has become crazy town. Oh, there's a flower. That marigold is flowering, but I mean, this needs to be. These tomatoes are getting to a point where they're going to need to be held up by something. That needs to be pulled. I'm going to make some fried cabbage. But let's keep moving along. I mean, this is crazy, guys. This is what happens when life happens and you're super busy. But that needs to be taken care of today. This is getting started, all of this, but things are growing, and this is what you want, right? Down there are some zinnias. Look at this. Look at. And I eat all my broccoli leaves, so all of this is going to be put to use into my family's belly. This kale coming out today. I needed to get this garden tour going so I can come harvest a lot of this because
I am going to be succession sowing, so some of these beds are going to be emptied out. Yes, yes, yes. And my poor peas. We harvested so many peas over the last month, and I think I'm going to save some of these, most of these, for seeds for next year. Are you kidding me right now? Somebody was feasting. Here's the bottoms of my carrots. These carrots are getting huge, and I cannot wait. And here is what was the spinach. I popped some more lettuce seeds. We've been harvesting from that with little microgreens for the last month. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All of that growing in one little pot. Just looking gorgeous. So let's see what's in there. This is the pot marigold. I have so many different varieties that I don't even know which one that is. Ooh, there's a mosquito on my back. Yikes, yikes, yikes. We have some beans growing up. We have some nasturtiums. This is a lettuce. This is a medley. This is a medley. But all of it will be harvested and put to good use. This was my old lettuce bed. I pulled everything and harvested everything. Now we have some, you can see right in there, tomatillos. You need 2 tomatillos to get the party going. And here they are. And then watermelon. Yes, we are doing watermelon. And then I did plop some more lettuce seeds. So we will see. Okay, friends, harvest your lettuce on time. Otherwise it's not a good thing. Otherwise the bunnies eat and the chickens eat. So we have 2 varieties of lettuce. I think it was iceberg and butter crunch. And then I have peas in the back that are starting to trellis up and vine up. Actually, I think I see a bean. It's not a pea. Oh, I do see beans right back in there. Yay. And then there is some straight 8 cucumber. And that's already been pollinated, and you can start to see the baby cucumbers. So this is overgrown, friends. Another overgrown bed with onions. What the heck is that? A cucumber? I think that's a cucumber. Basil, and this was once cilantro. And there's oregano. There is no dedicated beds anymore. We share with care over here, and all the beds are being besties and friends. So you gotta be thankful for that we can all grow together and live in harmony. This poor I was gonna say wild rice. No, I'm not growing wild rice. I wish I could grow wild rice, but I need some bodies of water to do that. This poor sweetgrass bed has endured so much rain, and that's why it's so long and lush and beautiful. This is the hair of the grandmothers, and I will be harvesting her and creating sweetgrass braids to give to my relatives. And then we have some random zinnias that are in there, and then this is a calendula. My chocolate mint is being utilized every single morning. I'm having some kind of mint tea. I don't know which kind. I leave it up to the morning to decide. Oh wow, look at this. Can you see that? Well, it would help if my camera wasn't so blurry, but that is a spider, and that is a huge spider web. All the mints rocking and rolling. Yeah. So it's really like a forest back here. The amount of humidity, bugs, it's like I live in the forest. It's quite crazy. Here are some of my tomato friends, sweet 100s. Everything's moving. I don't really see any flowers on these, which is strange because some of the other variety already have fruit. That is my rhubarb, which I'm leaving this year to start to work its magic. The zinnias, still little tiny babies. Right here you see a random glove growing. Looks like it's doing a great job. Somebody's been eating my basil. And there's a pepper plant and some more oregano. Here is where I said that it was too hot and the flower buds just kind of died off, so I don't know what, I'm gonna pull that and maintain this bed a little bit more. But this is my mullein. She's looking great. We use her for lung support. Look at all this beautiful kale. This will be getting harvested today. It is going to be a busy day for us, but it's getting harvested today. And then this is the tomato went crazy garden. Yes. Things will be maneuvered. Like I said, I was waiting to do this video so I could really focus on the rest of the day getting all of the things done that need to be done out here. Because I have had so many busy days that I barely come out here. I try to come out once a day just to water and talk and sing to the plants, but I don't spend a lot of time tending to them. I've been letting them tend to themselves, and you can see that it's crazy. This thing didn't do exactly what I hoped it would do. I mean, it's doing okay, but it's pretty slow, and you can tell the soil in there is pretty rock solid, and so I've been trying to, it doesn't hold water very well, so. And them are the potatoes. Crazy. But I'm so grateful. I'm really grateful. Hi friends. So it is like 6 a.m. and you just got to see the full garden tour. And I didn't end up going out there yesterday to kind of look things over. I just wanted to show you the like raw and real garden in the beginning of July. So this is my summer months as a business owner are really busy. I teach all kinds of families and kids, and so I am go all week, and then weekends I have powwows or my vendoring opportunities, and so jam-packed over here. So I just woke up this morning and I'm trying to, mind you, it is the 4th of July weekend, so it's, you know, over here festivities are gonna be going crazy. So I was like, I need to get up early and really showcase the garden quickly before festivities start with families. So I ran out there and you got to see everything. And this is how Mother Nature grows, right? You know, it's really important to me to tend to her when I need to, but I count on her. I know her. I know that woman. I know she knows what she's doing. I know she knows how to tend to herself. And that's why I relate to her and I love her, because, you know, I have family and friends. All my family come tend to me when I need it, but I know how to move through this thing called life, right? But when I do need help, I do allow that help to come in, and I love that too. And so I'm very mindful of that when I'm out in the garden. And I knew if I took a couple of days from tending to her to tend to my own community and myself, she'll be good. And she was. You know, as I'm out there and the mosquitoes are really bad on the way back, because that's where like moisture is sitting, and that it's humid here. It's so humid here. I think we're gonna get close to 100, maybe 103 today. So it was a little quick garden tour, but I just wanted to show everybody everything is moving, and I am grateful. We have been eating good in the neighborhood within this last month, and now that I did do this walkthrough, now I can go harvest, because I've been waiting to harvest some of that, but it's gonna look bare after this, because I'm gonna harvest all of my kale. Most of my brassicas are gonna get harvested. Like I said, the heat is coming, so, and I don't know, I'm gonna play around and see what I want to put in next, and that's the fun thing about gardening. And there's a lot of weeds, what some may consider weeds out there. The medicine that's growing out there, which some may consider weeds, I will be harvesting that in a good way and gifting that to our community. But you know, just making room for things to grow and being one with the earth is really what I'm doing every day. So if I'm not teaching about plant medicine and the importance of keeping our planet healthy, then I'm praying to them plant medicines for their health and the well-being of their nation, right? Because that's a nation of plants. So yeah, I have to prepare breakfast and get this body moving. I love to stretch in the morning, and I haven't done that yet because I was out there saying good morning to our plant nation. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, and that you're surrounded by family and friends and a lot of warmth and love. Okay? Oh, I was going to say catch you on the flip, but first, I am going to do a side tour and then the front pollinator garden, because let me tell you, that is looking just amazing. Just amazing. There's, you know, when you walk out to the right is where like all of my pollinator garden is, within our yard, and I can barely squeeze through anymore because the pollinators have grown up and out and all over. So be watching for that, and I hope you have a beautiful day. See ya.